Hi traders, in this video I'll be sharing the easiest day trading strategy for beginners. You literally don't need any experience to start making profits. This is the strategy I wish I'd known when I first started, as it takes professional trading concepts and simplifies them so that anyone can use it. Despite its simplicity, this strategy is highly effective. I've backtested it and found it has an impressive 80% win rate, which is excellent for such a straightforward approach. Let's dive in. This strategy is called the pullback strategy. First, what is a pullback? A pullback is simply a correction that happens in an existing trend after an impulsive move. And so, why is it so important to understand? Let me give you a scenario. Let's say that the current market is on an uptrend and you're looking to enter a buy position. Now, if you're an experienced trader, you would know that the market doesn't just move in a continuous upwards direction. Most trends will actually look like this, where the price is making a series of higher highs and pullbacks. So if you took a position when the price is making higher highs, there's a chance that a pullback or even a trend reversal might happen. So instead of taking that risk, it's safer to wait for the trend to make a pullback before entering a position. This way you are essentially buying the trend at a lower risk. Now I know what you're thinking, but how would I know that the pullback will end here and not just continue downwards? Well, based on my research, I actually discovered 3 common levels where pullback usually ends. And the first level is support and resistance. Let me show you an example. Over to the left, we saw the price rejected this level multiple times, which makes this an area of resistance. Next, the price broke out of the resistance and made a pullback. Notice where the pullback ended. The previous resistance now turned support. And then we saw how the price pushed up from there. The same concept also applies for downtrends as well. Moving on, the next level where the market tends to pull back into is the trend line. So in this chart, we spotted a downtrend, so we place a trend line above here because price rejected it multiple times. Now notice that the price made a pullback towards the trend line and went down, pulled back towards the trend line again, and still went down. So here, the trend line serves as an area of resistance, marking the end of the pullback, which is a good place to enter a short position and aim for significant profit. So that was an example of the price pulling back towards a trend line. Another level where the market can possibly pull back into is the moving average. Here we spotted an uptrend, and so we applied the 50-period moving average as our key level. Now remember, for this specific example, we are using the 50-period, because that's what the market is reacting to in the past. Markets can also react to other periods, like the 20, 100, and 200 period. So you need to adjust depending on what the market is reacting to. And as you can see, the price made a pullback towards the moving average and traded higher, pulled back towards it again, and still traded higher. So here, the 50-period moving average serves as an area of support, marking the end of the pullback, which is a golden opportunity to go long and aim for profit, as the market tends to bounce off from there and trade higher. And that was an example of the price pulling back towards the moving average. Now, there are also situations where you can find multiple levels in one chart. Like in this example, we have the 50-period moving average applied, and the price pulls back to it. But notice that there's actually a level of resistance intersecting here. This is called an area of high confluence. And usually, when price approaches an area of confluence, there's a higher chance that a reversal will form. But keep in mind that you cannot blindly enter a position just because the price made a pullback towards the level. Prices can still break through it and continue downwards. And that is why you need to use other confirmation techniques before entering a position. And one of the confirmation techniques that we can use are candlestick patterns. Let me show you an example. So here's a current downtrend, as price made lower highs and lower lows. Next, we have the 50-period moving average applied as our key level, and this rectangle intersecting the support and resistance levels, which makes this an area of high confluence. Now, as price made a pullback towards the confluence zone, you're looking to see if the price would show some type of rejection. And what we got was a candlestick pattern in the form of a bearish engulfing pattern, which is when the second candle's body completely engulfs the previous candle. So what this shows us is that, at first, buyers pushed the price all the way up, creating a medium-sized green candle, but then sellers stepped in and started pushing the price back down, even as far as surpassing the previous candle's opening price. which indicates that there's a strong selling pressure at this area. And if you want a stronger confirmation, you can wait for the next candle to form, which happens to be another red candle. So this is a good opportunity to take a short position, and boom, you can see how it played out. So let's show this again on another chart. Over to the left, we spotted an area of resistance as prices rejected this level multiple times. Then we saw the price broke out of the resistance and made a pullback. Now, to confirm that the price will actually reject this level and continue upwards, you're looking to see if there's some type of rejection at this area. And what we got was another rejection candle in the form of a hammer, which is when the bottom wick is sticking out. So what this tells us is that at one point, sellers tried pushing the price all the way down, but buyers came in and started pushing the price up, indicating that there's a strong buying pressure at this key area. Now, to further confirm that the price will continue upwards, the next candle after that was a big green candle. So this is a good opportunity to take a long entry. And boom, price made its way to the upside. So, to sum it up, the key thing here is simply finding candlestick patterns that signals rejection. Moving on, the next confirmation technique that you can use is called break of a trend line. This is how it works. In this chart, we have a downtrend and a trend line drawn as our key level. Now, as price has made a pullback towards the trend line, we want to confirm that the price will actually reject this level and continue downwards. We can do that by drawing another smaller trend line right at the pullback. Once the price broke out of the smaller trend line, that's where you want to enter your sell position and aim for significant profit as the price continues trading in the direction. So let's show this again in another chart. Here's an uptrend, and we have our trend line placed below it as our support level. Now, as price made a pullback towards the trend line, you draw a smaller trend line above it. And to confirm our signal, you need to wait for the price to break out of the smaller trend line. Once this happens, you take a buy position and watch price move in your direction. Now, keep in mind, if you found a setup where it's not suitable to use the trendline breakout technique, don't force it. Instead, you want to use other confirmation techniques. That is why it's important to master multiple confirmation techniques so that you don't just rely on one strategy. So, if you found a market that doesn't support a particular strategy, you can always use the others to avoid missing trade opportunities. So that will be all for now. If you have any questions, pop them in the comments section, as I will try my best to give answers to them. You can also check out our previous videos so you can get more knowledge to help you improve in your trading journey. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our new videos. Bye for now, as I hope to see you in our next video.